Okay, we're intrepid explorers here today. I think we can definitely say that this is the first picnic that has
had up here.
anybody's had on. We brought our profiteroles along, and our eatables and our drinkables. We're going to have our little picnic beag there at a place called Sos Beag, Sláinte. What do you think?
Good, yeah. Oh.
So just to say, it's I don't know what day it is today. So it's Tuesday.
The 27th, I think.
27th of April, 2021. Now that Leo, do you want a drink? Yep. So first man to be fed has to be the little doggy. Okay. There's a wee drink for you. So we're on one of the 12 seats that we installed here with as a Scioból Navarre shed here in Guidor. We installed these around the industrial estate here at the weekend. And of course the weather was better at the weekend, yeah. It's really nice. So it's got, it's a bit on the cool side today. But look at you see, once you have the gear on you, say there's no such thing as bad weather here. It's just inappropriate clothing. So so once you have the right gear, it's lovely. So we decided to have our picnic and have a chat about what this whole idea is about.
So what number is this seat, do you think, here? Any idea? Because they're
No,
going to be numbered once as well.
So this is just to show you that, I say the seats are made up of sleepers essentially, the garden variety, let's say, and they're mounted on 4-inch blocks. They have a length of steel reinforcing bar driven through them. They're all connected together through expanded foam, so they're very, very solid, very stable. Essentially they're 2 meters apart, so Mary and I are effectively 2 meters apart, even though we're sort of in a bubble, so it's not an issue per se for us. But I suppose the idea is these seats have all been placed at a distance of approximately 200 to 250 meters apart. The circuit, which is a big rectangular circuit around the industrial estate, is 2 kilometers altogether. So when we thought of this idea, the idea was that it would be an opportunity for people to maybe sit on, maybe they're going for an exercise walk around the block. It's 2 kilometers per circuit, and but also for people who maybe just have pulmonary issues, and their medical advice is for them to do some light exercise, that they could go every 2 or 300, well 2 to 250 meters, and then say síos agus the Scíth, so just have a little rest. It's also what we're experimenting with, that we could have arranged to meet somebody up here for tea and a chat, and just bring up our sambos, cup of tea.
Lovely.
Little Diego here can go out for a walk, and the other thing is, maybe if you're somebody who's in a wheelchair and you'd like to take them out for a bit of fresh air and a walk, or maybe people who can't walk great distances, but would be a bit of I suppose a challenge for them to say, okay, look, I'll walk one seat and maybe I'll go back to the previous one, or walk to the next one, etc. So there's lots of possibilities. Obviously at the weekend the weather was gorgeous. I mean, I think the temperature is certainly below average temperature at this time of year, probably by 5 degrees or not.
Is that JJ?
We're going to be visited by one of our chief architects here.
This is Mastermind.
Hello, Diego.
Who's that? So,
Hello, Diego.
Hey, Diego.
you see, you even can't get a minute's peace with these guys here. You'll be checking up on what they're doing. So, I mean, the first thing to bear in mind is great fun for the guys in the shed to...
And put these in the van, Liam.
Right. All right, excellent, yeah.
What are they? Foam, we're replacing the foam. That
Good,
we
just
used
throw them in
on
there, it's
them.
brilliant, JJ. But, you know, different guys at the shed in whatever period of time they had available came along, we all worked together. Insofar as it makes sense in this mad time. Round the back here, JJ, and we talked about, I says we weren't even given a moment's peace before the chief bottle washer came along here, and so we're just introducing the tea. This we can say this is the inauguration. JJ, will you have a cup of tea with us?
No, thanks, no. I have to go on here because I have fib here for Rosie
All right.
as well, you see. But thank you very much, it looks delicious.
Yeah. So I'm saying, hopefully there'll be many people. The plugs look really